Welcome back to some new malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. I hope you had a great day. The first story is called Filling Out Forms. I work at a non-profit. The majority of the people have the same title, save for the development person, executive director, and the person immediately above all of us same title folks. The person who is directly above us and in charge of us is really not good at being a boss. She does her other duties well, but falls super short on the leadership front. So much so that the morale at work has been super low lately, and people are super fed up with her. She rarely comes to the office, says she works from home, but it seems like she doesn't actually do anything. So when she is at the office, it's normally to correct someone's behavior or deal with issues the rest of us can't on our own. She goes back and forth between saying, "You should be able to handle this on your own," to "This is the kind of thing you need to call me for." But her phone is constantly in Do Not Disturb. She does that so much that none of us feel empowered to make any bigger decisions anymore. So recently she created a client grievance form. Our non-profit serves as a residence for our clients, so a lot of drama can unfold with 20+ women living in close communal quarters. My job is 100% client-based, so I and my co-workers are with clients in what is essentially their house on a daily basis. So anyway, drama ensues and we deal with it. Fast forward to now with this client grievance form, which is meant for clients to fill out when they are having issues with other clients that they haven't been able to solve on their own. Because our boss does not make it clear the things that we should or shouldn't handle, we were all unsure of when this form should be filled out by clients. Yesterday I got to the office and saw a huge stack of them filled out. It turns out that everyone has unanimously and silently decided to fill out for every single issue. No matter if they solved it themselves, no matter if it is really a non-issue, they are filling them out. The policy began yesterday, and her desk is already stacked with them. Our boss is on vacation this week. Seems like she's always on vacation, and I can't wait for her to come back to this. The next story is called Suspicious Emails. This happened from 2022 till March 2023. I was working for a large corporation as a remote employee, and the employer had a highly active cyber head of security. He tested us time and time again to see who would fall for one, and then make them do an online course. Middle of 2022, I started getting instructions that I must go through online training with a link to the course. But the sender had a different domain from the one the company used, so I flagged it as spam per instructions. The emails kept coming monthly, and I flagged them according to policy. March 2023. I haven't visited the main office for nearly a year. I got a message from the same sender, telling me that my company access card has been blocked until I completed the training, so I flagged it as well. But I became suspicious, so I entered the company's new portal and clicked on the training page, which forwarded me to that domain. The last story is called She Knows. About 15 or so years ago, I was working in a little metalworking firm. It was owned by two brothers and had 30 or so workers. We were doing metal casting and further processing, up to and including wires and other things. We had about 5 women working in production. Me, my mom, and 3 others. One of them was the unofficial sweetheart of one of our bosses. Karen was her name, and she couldn't do wrong. Whatever went wrong wasn't her fault, ever. I had a run-in with her a few times already, and it wasn't the best. But I'm more of the silent type. Let others do what they want. I'll do my thing, etc. We women were mostly there for preparing the product for sending out. Washing metal bits, grinding back seams, sorting small things into good and broken, not fully cast, etc. I've been working there summers in the 90s with my gran as the unofficial supervisor, and she showed me the ropes. Later, when I worked there full-time, I knew the ins and outs of things, and some tricks Gran worked out along the way. Especially with our washing machines. Imagine them as a big bowl, filled with specially formed stones. Add water and cleaning agent and the metal bits. It would vibrate, and the stones rubbing against the product with soap and water would clean the product from residual oil and other things. One of the machines required a more special touch apart from a throw-in, start and done. I've been working there long enough and have been shown by Gran and Mom how to set up that machine. It polished the metal on top of cleaning it with tiny spherical metal bits. One day I get a call from the boss, asking if I was washing something at the moment and what I was working on. I told him no, I'm done with washing. I was just now drilling the last holes and preparing the product for shipping out. He said he'd send Karen down with something time sensitive, and that was that. Karen comes down an hour later. The crate with time sensitive products has been there for a while, and it's coated with oil, soot and all things nasty, ready to be cleaned and polished in that special machine. I asked if she needs help or some pointers, since I know that the machine is a bit complicated to set up right. She looks at me, dirty and sweaty as I was from actually working, and she was nearly pristine from doing whatever she did with the boss. She sniffs, and then tells me she knows how to wash them, and disappears into the washroom. A colleague comes over and asks if she ever used that machine, and I shrug and tell him not that I know of. She wasn't very popular. I go back to work. Time goes by. Lunch, more time, and then our boss shows up. The product needs to be sent out today. Not long after, there's a shout for me to come to the washroom. Turns out Karen doesn't know how to use the machine. The whole thing is oily, black and nasty, and the product looks worse than before. She used the wrong cleaning agent, didn't add the polishing powder at the right time, and pretty much messed the whole thing up. The boss asked me why I didn't say something, help her, intervened, anything. Well, she said she knew what to do. Asked the colleague, he was there. The door to the washroom is closed, and I have other things to do than to stick my nose where it's not wanted. Do I know how to deal with this problem? Sure, the machine and stones need cleaning. The product needs cleaning. It's gonna take a while. In the end, Karen was allowed to finish my dirty work, and I spent the rest of the day cleaning up her mess. I wasn't allowed to leave the washroom. Boss's orders. I spent pretty much half a day doing close to nothing, while Karen had to do my work. I could have helped her, but us unwashed peasants were not good enough for Her Highness. Thanks for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.